Hi, I'm Tiffany with New Perspective Fitness, and welcome to the Master Movers Micro Workout for Upper Body Stretches. In this session, we're going to focus on mat-based flexibility exercises to open up your chest and shoulders, improve your posture, and reset your alignment. Grab your foam roller, join me on the mat, and let's get moving. We're going to begin on top of our foam roller for a chest opener. So we're going to take a seat. If you are an individual that likes to have head support, you could use a pillow at the back of the foam roller where your head is. Otherwise, come down with me. We're trying to have 3 points of contact when we're on this foam roller. So I need your tailbone and the middle of your back and the back of your head in contact with the roller. For this chest opener, our palms are up to the ceiling and you may have your hands in a low V position, or for a deeper stretch, you can bring your arms up a little higher. I have a little bend in my elbows and I'm letting gravity do the work here, and I'm opening up through the pec minor in the front of my shoulders. Feel free to close your eyes to really settle in and relax into this stretch. Laying on the foam roller is a wonderful way to reinforce our neutral spine. When you're on the roller, again, we should have those 3 points of contact. That is the tailbone, right in between the shoulder blades, so the upper back and the back of your head. Breathe deeply and really let gravity open up your chest. Just sink into this stretch. Melt into this chest expansion exercise. Now slowly open your eyes and let's gently roll off of the foam roller on either side. And now we're going to move into a stretch for the back of our shoulder, the rear deltoid. So I'm going to bring the foam roller in front of me and I'm in this kneeling position. Now your feet may be flat, or you can have your toes tucked under. That's just whatever feels most comfortable for your body. My right hand is going to be down under my shoulder, and I'm going to take my left hand and my palm is up, and I'm going to mobilize the back of my shoulder by bringing my arm across the body as I bring my head down. Now I am okay with my head being up. If you want to relax into this stretch more, feel free to have a yoga block or two. And as we take our left arm to the side, you may rest your forehead on the yoga block. And then let's release. Let's do 2 more. You're going to press the roller and feel that deep stretch in the left rear deltoid. And then come up. And now go down and hold. So this is now a static hold for the back of the shoulder on the left side. Mobilizing and stretching your shoulder helps balance the muscles along the joint, reducing the risk of injury and improving overall strength. Breathe deeply in this stretch. Slowly press up through your right arm and exit this pose. And now we'll go over to the other side. Yoga block is optional for your head. We're going to place our left hand down. It's pretty much underneath our shoulder. And then our right arm, the palm is up. And let's go into our glides first. So we're just mobilizing through the back of the shoulder. So we're letting our left elbow bend and our right arm just glides across. Feel that nice deep stretch. And then slowly come back in. Let's do that again. Press through that right arm. Feel the stretch through the back of the shoulder. We're just mobilizing here. And slowly release. Let's do 2 more. So our right palm is up. Feel that deep stretch through the back of the shoulder. And release. Now go down and hold. So this is where we might want to really just rest our forehead on that yoga block. And we're just reaching our shoulder to the mat. My shoulder is not touching the mat because of the height of the roller. But we're just feeling that nice deep stretch in the back of the shoulder, the rear deltoid. Now slowly press up through the left hand and exit that pose. We're now moving into a half kneeling side bend stretch. If you want balance assistance here, you could use the assistance of the foam roller. We're going to set ourselves up by taking our right leg forward. And then I'd like you to reach the left arm up and imagine you're dumping water out of your right ear and perform a side bend. So we're just opening up and fanning the rib cage right here on the left side. So this gently stretches your spine and it improves mobility and it helps you move more freely. We're engaging our core muscles, and this is going to build stability and balance. Let's slowly bring the left arm down, and then we'll switch. So taking your left foot forward, feel nice and stable and strong in this half kneeling position. Reach your right arm up, and then we're just going to go into lateral flexion. By opening up your side body, it creates space in your rib cage, and it makes it easier for us to take a full breath. Slowly return to neutral. We're now going to move on to a neck stretch. Now we're seated on the mat, and if you are tight through your hamstrings, you might prefer to be seated on a pillow or a towel or even your yoga blocks, but we're just an easy seated pose. We're going to clasp our hands and place them behind our head, and then your stretch is to just tuck your chin down to your chest and hold. All right, so ready? And let's go into that deep neck stretch. This is an excellent stretch because it gently releases tension in your neck and your upper back, areas that can get tight from looking down at phones, reading, or simply sitting for long periods of time. By clasping your hands behind your neck and slowly lowering your chin, you're giving the muscles at the base of your skull and along your neck a nice, controlled stretch. This stretch increases flexibility in your neck, making it easier to turn your head and look around comfortably. From here, slowly return to neutral. We're going to finish with extended child's pose. And for extended child's pose, it's really up to you if you want to use yoga blocks. So to set ourselves up for success, we're going to have our big toes touching. And then if you want a yoga block for your hips, that's where you'd place it. And we're going to extend our arms out into shoulder flexion. And again, you could use a yoga block for your forehead if you'd like. To deepen this stretch in our shoulders, I would like you to walk your right hand and place the palm of your right hand on your left hand. And this is deepening the stretch in that back of the shoulder. It also helps to open up our side body. Extended position gently elongates and decompresses your lower back, easing stiffness and promoting relaxation. Now place your right hand back to the start position, and then we will walk our left hand over and place the palm on top of the right hand. Reaching to one side activates and stretches the muscles along your back and side, promoting greater range of motion and balance. This position helps release tension in the hips and the thighs, and we're enhancing mobility and reducing stiffness from prolonged sitting or standing. And now let's return our left hand to the start position. From here, just bring your hands underneath your shoulders and slowly exit this pose. So that is it for this upper body stretch. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Tiffany with New Perspective Fitness, and I'll catch you next time.